Right, Luke, then just starting off looking at last week, the victory over London. You didn't play your best, but was it just important to pick up the win ultimately?
Yeah, I think so. Whatever game you're playing, obviously you'd like to win. Yeah, we probably didn't hit our straps really. We were a little bit, we weren't as fluid with the ball as we like to have been, and defensively we had a few little lapses. But I've gone down to London before, and we've been turned over playing like that really. So it's nice to actually go down there, not actually play to your full potential, and come away with a win. Like I say, we're a little bit disappointed in some aspects of his game, but to pick 2 points up's the most important thing, obviously.
And is that one of the pleasing things this year, the fact that you think you can not play at your best and pick up a victory?
Yeah, I think so. I've been in teams before, where we've probably played to its full potential and been very good, and we've still come away with nothing. So it's nice now being a team where you're not always going to play at your best, but we've got players who can kind of get us out of stuff. It's not the same players every week. This week it was Leroy and Bruffy that did a few good stuff for us, really. That sort of really turned the game for us, really, and hopefully this week it'll be somebody else.
And I heard, speaking of the team spirit, you had a good bus journey on. The guitar was out and you're singing 1 or 2 songs, were you?
Yeah, 1 or 2 songs. Obviously, I ain't the greatest of singers with my voice, obviously, but Grixie fancies himself as a little bit of a guitarist, so he had guitar out and all lads having a bit of a sing-song, so I would just try my best to join in. A bit of Louis Armstrong maybe than anything else.
But this week then, leading up to Saints, I suppose it's a team like St Helens at the end of the week. Everyone's got a little bit of an extra buzz about it.
Yeah, it's hard not to really. As a player, you want to play in good stadiums against the best teams, and St Helens are one of the best teams. They've been obviously the past however many grand finals and come bitterly close. So they're a quality team with some of the best players in the league, and with Politua and Roby and that. And they're going to be asking us a lot of questions really. And I think this is a week where we've got to be playing at its best. If we don't, we'll come unstuck.
And did you see the game last week against Catalan?
Yeah, it was an amazing game. I actually watched the first half, turned it off because I thought it was a bit boring to be honest, and then realised the result afterwards, so I had to rewind it all and watch the second half again. Yeah, what a fabulous game. It's probably emphasised really what's so good about rugby league and the way Catalans play really. I know that Saints will be kicking themselves a little bit. I think they'll, when they look back at the game, they'll understand that they had the game in the bag, and great advert for rugby league, but yeah, St Helens will be a little bit miffed.
And here against St Helens, I know last year you beat them. Hey, didn't you always tend to have some good games against them though? Yeah, we do.
It always seems a good tight contest, and I suppose that's a sign of where we've come over the last few years, that we're actually we're giving them games, and it's been sort of to and fro who takes the victory, and I'm expecting this. I think it'll be a close game this weekend, and one I'm really looking forward to. We're going to get an opportunity to test ourselves against some very good players. And
do you feel now as a club you're as close to them as you ever have been since you've arrived here?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously we don't want to, not one for going around blowing his own trumpet and making bold predictions or anything like that. I think it's very early in the season, and it's definitely too early for that. I just think that the way we've been playing this year, we're making sure we're competitive each game, and we're putting ourselves in good positions to win games. And if we do that this weekend, we'll be happy again.
And what do you think then you have to do? What's the key thing on Sunday to turn up to beat St Helens? What do you think?
I think we've definitely got to match them physically down the middle. Obviously, Politua and Soliola are very, very big players for them. They're very big men, and physically themselves. So we're going to have to match that. And I think on the back of that, you don't have to be an expert in rugby league to understand what a great player James Roby is, and what he does for St Helens when he gets on the front foot. So obviously he's a player we'll have to keep an eye on.